guys, welcome back, or welcome if you are new. I'm Kyrielle and today we're doing something a little bit different on my channel. Actually doing like a battle of the concealers. On this side of my room is the Conceal and Define by Makeup Revolution. And then on this side we have the Tarte Shape Tape. I'm a little delirious when I'm filming this intro. I'm so sorry. If you're wondering what's on my eyes, it is the Jaclyn X Morphe palette. I'll leave a link in the little... I think if the review is already up, and this is my first ever time using it. Anyway, back to today's whatever we're doing, whatever this is. I'm going to be battling it out between these two concealers today. We're going to be trying them side by side, seeing which one looks better, which one feels better. Can you guess which side is which right now? Can you? Can you? So anyway, if you want to know what I think about these two concealers and which one I think was better for my life, then keep on watching. My hair is looking ratchet, my eyebrows are in charge today. This was planned, okay? This was completely planned for this video. Anyway, today I'm going to be comparing the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and the Conceal and Define by Makeup Revolution. These have kind of been comparable to each other. I have never tried Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I know, and then I have the audacity to come onto YouTube and create a channel and do things about makeup. I know, I'm sorry if I offended you, and if I did, you have every right to just walk away from this video, but please don't, please don't. I'm here to try these products out. I want to see what all the hype about this is. Is it worth the hype? Is it gonna really change my life that much? Or can it be replaced by a £4 concealer? Also, I'm going to be trying to contour with the Conceal and Define concealer because I've got it in 2 shades to try it out. And also I'm going to try and sort out these brows. I mean, they're due for waxing, but they thick. Anyway, let's zoom y'all in so you can see how it looks. Oh, you can see the part of my eyebrow that I missed. That is just great. Okay, so I just want to talk a little bit about the difference between these two products. Apart from the price, this one from Makeup Revolution being £4 and this one from Tarte being £22. But I just want to go through the claims of these and just see if they have any kind of similarities in the claims, and then we can discuss if they're going to be actually comparable. Okay, so the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define. This particular shade is for fair skin tones with neutral undertones. Apparently the concealer is for everyone. It is 18 shades in this range, which is an awesome shade range for a concealer that's just readily available in any kind of drugstore. 18 shades. That's just like insane. That's more than any other brand, I think, in the drugstore. In the concealer, they got various skin tones, so that they've got warm, neutral and cool. Lightweight yet full coverage concealer to cover blemishes, dark circles and even skin tone, with a matte finish that won't accentuate fine lines and pores. Good to know. Long wearing intense pigment that can also be used to contour and add definition. I've actually bought another one of these concealers in the shade C12 to try and contour with it, so we'll see, because I'm not sure if this is going to be a good shade for me or not, but it looked like a cool undertone, which is what I needed. It also says that the large doe foot applicator is supposed to be so it doesn't drag underneath your eyes, underneath the delicate area, which is a nice little touch, I think. So now on to the Tarte Shape Tape full coverage vegan blendable concealer that instantly brightens, smooths and shapes skin. Provides a flawless matte finish that won't flake or crease, even if you have dry skin and fine lines apparently, or pore problems. So it also says that it's going to illuminate all complexions. So this is saying that it's got a matte finish, but it's also going to illuminate. Okay, so together, I mean, they do have pretty much the same claims. They say that they're going to have a matte finish, long lasting. They say that they're easy to blend, that they're not going to crease into fine lines, that they're not going to accentuate anything. But we are going to test and see the finish next to each other, side by side, and see which one I actually prefer. This is what they look like next to each other. Obviously the Tarte one is bigger. So for the Conceal and Define by Makeup Revolution, I've got the colour C1. This is the lighter shade that they have because I am pale. No surprise, as you can see my face. I'd say it's on the yellow side. So that's what that one looks like swatched. And I think I've swatched this once before. I've had this for ages in my collection, but I've just never actually tried it. So actually next to the Revolution one, it's actually a lot paler. It looks more yellow toned than the Makeup Revolution one. That's what they look like next to each other anyway. The colours are slightly different, as you can tell. They're both in the paler shade. So I'm gonna first of all try the Makeup Revolution one. I hope the shade's gonna be light enough for me. So the way that I like to blend up my concealer is with 2 steps. I like to use this little kind of dense but fluffy brush. It's just by Ted Baker. It came in a Christmas set and I just love it for blending out my concealer. Once I have blended it out though, I like going over it with the sponge just to make sure it's all seamless and there's no kind of lines or anything like that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. So this is going quite a long way. I like to get right in there as well because I get quite dark right in the corners of my eye. And I am just going to bring this along top of my eye as well. Blend it out really nicely with the brush actually, but I am just going to go over it with my sponge just to make sure that it is all pressed into the skin. Okay, so as you can see, I feel like that has brightened and got rid of discoloration. I have like a few lines underneath my eyes here. It hasn't accentuated them. If they're there, they're going to be able to be seen. I can't really change that. But I think I'm going to go in with just one more layer just for a little bit more coverage. So I feel like that looks nice. I feel like it's taken away all of the blueness now that I've just added like that little bit more coverage. Finish is pretty much matte. Obviously it's probably still drying down, but it looks pretty much matte. I think it looks really nice. Now on this side I'm going to try the Tarte Shape Tape. Now we saw the shades were slightly different. Ooh, picks up a lot more product on this doe foot. It smells weird. I didn't notice the scent on the other one. Ooh. Yeah, there's a scent to this one, but it's not as nice. I'm going to do exactly the same. This is looking a lot more yellow. Okay, whoa. This is going a lot further. That blended out seamlessly as well. I am just going to go over it with the sponge also. I really like that. But to be honest, they are very comparable. I'm just going to do exactly what I did on this side and add just a little bit more in the areas that I feel like I need the extra little bit of coverage. But this goes such a long way. The one thing that I am kind of noticing a little bit is that on the Makeup Revolution side, I feel like it's picking up just a little bit more texture. Like underneath my eyes, the Shape Tape side just looks a lot smoother. But as far as coverage goes and finish, they're pretty much exactly the same. The only thing that might be slightly different is this side is a little bit more brighter, but I think that's because of the undertone. Tarte Shape Tape, it's a little bit more yellow. I'm just going to try and carve up my brows before I move on to trying to contour with the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define one as well. I'm going to be using this teeny weeny squared off brush and I'm just going to take a little bit of the concealer. I feel like that brow looks so much better now. Just going to apply a little bit of brow gel just to set it in place. It's looking so much better. So now I've just cleaned off my brush. I'm just gonna go in with the Tarte Shape Tape on the other side. Although I don't know what this is really proving. I just want to have a go. I don't carve out my brows often, but we are going to try it today. I'm going to try to make these brows look a little bit more related. At the moment they're looking twice removed. This is really hard to do because I want to get like a nice angle. My arm just doesn't move that way. Carving out the brows, They pretty much did exactly the same thing. The concealers were fine. As far as the concealers go, I'd say they're pretty comparable. As I said, I do feel like there's more texture on the Makeup Revolution side. Just below my eye, nearer my nose, there's just some kind of texture like by here that's kind of standing out more than I would like. There's definitely some settling in there. On the Tarte Shape Tape side, like, it looks pretty flawless. I really love the finish of this. I see what they mean now about like a matte finish, but it illuminates the skin. This one is more like a true matte finish. This one just has like more luminosity and more like skin like feeling to it and skin like look. I'm really going for the Tarte Shape Tape right now, which I was hoping I wouldn't because Makeup Revolution is so much more affordable. It's not a bad concealer, it's just picking up on more texture that I would like. It might be able to be like diminished with some baking or some setting powder, but as it stands at the moment, I'm preferring the Tarte Shape Tape. Before I actually move on to this, I'm just going to show you what the concealers look like on my hand now. So they have deepened a little bit. Actually, it looks like the Tarte Shape Tape has gone significantly darker. I actually think that the Tarte Shape Tape is oxidized more. I'm not noticing that on my face. So I'm going to try and contour with this. I'm a little bit scared because I thought it was going to be more neutral and swatch it. I think this is going to be too dark to even contour with. So that's what the shade looks like. It's looking more orangey, kind of yellow out of the tube. Let's try it. Oh god, I'm so scared. This is going to be so orange. I actually want to try out this Morphe brush. This is the Y10. We'll see how this fits for blending out contour. Oh god, that is so orange. Oh dear. Gonna make it work, okay? We're gonna make it work. I don't know how. So this is looking pretty gosh darn awful. I mean, this is clearly not the concealer's fault, this is my own fault. It's way too orangey for my skin. The sponge is working better for me because it's taking it away. Doing exactly the same on this side. I'm gonna use a sponge this time. So I feel like that worked out better for me on this side with the sponge, just because it's more like a cream bronzer for me than a cream contour with this colour. No, I think I actually would like this as a cream contour if it wasn't just so orange for me. It blended out nicely, so that's a bonus. So I am going to go and do the rest of my makeup. So I'll go do the rest of my makeup now. I'll be right back and then we will discuss my final thoughts. So this is very up close and personal, more than I'd usually like, but we are going to go through what's happening with my eyes right now. This is the Tarte Shape Tape side. As you can see, I feel like there's a little bit of still like darkness underneath my eyes by here. Like I feel like I'd really have to like color correct or something to get that gone, but apart from that the finish is still really nice and really smooth. I think that's what I really like about it, and even though it's still like it feels matte, like there's no budge in that at all, it still looks luminous. I know I have like highlight here, but if you look by here, my actual skin, it looks really nice. And if you look on this side, you can see quite a bit of texture. So like the darkness is gone, but the actual texture around here is a lot worse, and also my under eye lines are quite bad right now. Can you see my lines now? Not that I really want you to see them, but I mean, this is the truth, this is real life, this is my face. There is a little bit of creasing under here, so over time it has creased. But on initial application, like it looks so much better and there wasn't as much creasing. Bearing in mind, I didn't bake, I didn't really set these all that much. I put a little bit of a compact powder underneath there, which is what I prefer to do because I feel like sometimes loose powders can remove coverage, and I wanted to use them the way that I would usually use a concealer and the way that I would usually set it. So that is what I did. Personally, on first impression, first glance, I prefer the Tarte Shape Tape. But yeah, that's my final thoughts on the concealer. I'm kind of annoyed it wasn't for the cheaper one, but I still enjoyed doing this. I still enjoyed testing both of them out and kind of battling it out, and I actually like the way that the darker one turned out. It worked out more of a bronzer, but I'm not mad at that one. Anyway guys, that is it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it and enjoyed seeing them battle it out. Who's gonna win? No one knows. Well, we kind of know now, but you know, it is like it's like 12:30. I'm getting a little bit delirious. I need to go home. I need to go to bed. I need my bed. If you want to stick around and you want to see more from me, then please feel free to hit the little subscribe button and the bell button. I would really appreciate it if you followed me along this little journey that I'm taking on YouTube. Also, if you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a little thumbs up. That really helps me out a lot, and it lets me know that you want me to continue doing these kind of videos, because I actually really enjoy doing this kind of stuff. I don't know if you know that, but I really do. Anyway guys, I will see you on the next one, hopefully, if you decide to stick around. Okay, I'm gonna go because I'm getting delirious, so bye guys.